Hey everybody, Carl here. Welcome back to Trails from Zero, where in the previous episode we kicked some royal butt along the roads of Crossbell. We took care of the last of the monster chests, and I've done some fishing, some rainbow trout runs here at the abandoned mine. How much sepith do we have? We'll find out in due time. Let's go back to the city. Well then, here we are. So, the big plan of attack is as follows. Firstly, orbment-wise, right, is it items-wise? We have like 8k of each sepith, which is kind of crazy. Now, there's a couple of things we want to do. Firstly, it is high time that we went ahead and upgraded all of these slots for our boys and girls. Ellie getting these, Randy getting these, and Tio getting this. Wonderful. Then, there are actually also, if we go on the quartz list, some quartz that we've yet to obtain, such as, for instance, Petrify. And there is an achievement tied to getting all quartz, so I'm going to go ahead and synthesize a couple of quartz that we don't have yet. Also, we'd probably want at least like 2 more HP 3 quartz. Alright, let's buy some shield quartz. I'm generally not a fan of quartz that lower our offensive output, so to say, like the defense and the shield quartz. But they probably have their place somewhere. Not in my rotation. And sleep quartz, we'll get that. And impede 2, impede 3. Again, does anybody want to make a case for the impede quartz? Because I'm just not seeing it. Like, if I know an enemy's going to use some arts and crafts, I'm going to use a character that can cancel it 100% of the time, rather than bank on a random attack, unless I put it on somebody who can't cancel and then hope. But it's like a 30% chance at the highest. Still feels too low for me to actually consider that. But that's pretty good. Okay. Ooh, all of our water sepith is gone now. That's all right. Orbment-wise, I want to upgrade our gang so that we have some dangerous spells to go around. All right, I also went ahead and bought another attack 3 quartz, but now, as we can see, Lloyd's just a freaking heavy hitter right here. He's got some cool arts. I've tried to make sure everybody has some healing at least. Ellie also looking evasive and wonderful with some fun spells at her disposal, including Thunder Cyclone. Randy's just going all out with the offense with like Leo Gem and Strike and Ares Gem and the Taurus Gem, and also that HB 3 to make him extra tanky and give him some healing opportunities. While Tio's always a little difficult, but I've decided to focus on some of the other higher elements, so to say. Get like stuff like Shadow Blade and Avalon Gate and Dark Matter. Though without the Scent Gem, we don't have access to some of the more elemental spells, but I'm hoping that Ellie can fill out that role, and I've just kind of spec'd her hard into ATS and some of the big AoE higher element stuff. That's pretty good. That's pretty good all around. But we've unlocked a couple of slots, so we should just take a quick little snooze-a-rooney, as they call them somewhere, I'm sure. I'm sure that's not just something I made up. Take a sleep in the bed. Head downstairs. Maybe hand in some requests too. Report to HQ. Let's see. Moon Temple Monster Extermination, all done. Stargazer's Monster Extermination, all done. Ancient Battlefield Monster Extermination, all done. And that's the reports. Looking over the requests, we have Orbal Staff, Enhancement, and Creative Cooks Wanted, which we can luckily postpone for now. But the reason I went fishing was, yes, to get the sepith to do the upgrades that we've been doing now, but also the IBC. This is where we can trade it in for Mira, and I'm hoping we're gonna be able to get our hands on 1 million Mira. What do we need 1 million Mira? Well, it would be fun to have. So, that's 120,000, 160,000, 250,000, 350,000, 550,000, 790,000 plus. Yes, baby! Ka-ching! Miracle Mirannaire had 1 million Mira or more. Damn! That's crazy! 1 million Mira in the bank. Yeah, we rolling in it. Technically, I could load now, and I still got the Steam achievement, but I want this achievement in my log right here in the records. Let's freaking go. That's insane. Liking that a lot. Quartz-wise, also, we're looking super good. I believe we're missing like five quartz or so. So that's also looking really, really good. Now, with that all done, man, they pay a lot here. We have some talkies to get to. We have a couple of districts around town to do talkies. Namely, let's see, could I get the freaking... Oh, am I too fancy? Am I not going to get the actual map because I'm inside the building? Come on now. It is not... Hold on. Wow, how do you open the map, guys? How do I forget how you open the map? IBC, Harbor District, East Street, Administrative, Casino, Residential District. Then it's really just southwards down to St. Ursula Medical College, and that's really what remains before that. Also, I have some combo crafts I want to do with Randy, but we'll get to that. For now, let's do IBC talkies. How are you, Bills? The security department recently received some troubling intel. There's been a massive surge in missing persons reports. Everything's been fine at the IBC, so I guess we'll just have to leave it to the police. Yep. These are dark times. Also, Trader Man's gone. I feel like we're not getting as many customers as we usually do. Might just be my imagination, though. I think so. Miss Craw is out on a business trip at the moment. I feel like she goes on more trips with each passing year. She becomes an awful lot like her father. Crossbell Airport appears to be closed for inspection today. The CEO and Miss Craw are out on a business trip in the Republic, so I don't think it should affect us. Okay, they're out of the country. Huh? I don't see Rizero around today. That's odd, he's usually in here every day. One of the missing people. It sounds like he was quite a familiar face at the IBC. Indeed, and now he's a goner. Now, I assume nobody's going to be up here, but you never know unless you check. Maybe Lecter's here. I feel like if there's one character who could just appear anywhere, it would be him. But no such luck. But we should go and see our favorite two dudes in the basement, David and Clay. I only noticed it recently, but there's been a system node that's been acting a little strangely. My initial impression was that we're being hacked, but it's weird. All they're doing is looking into the network without actually causing any damage. Where's this terminal hiding? Mainz Mountain Path. Rosenberg's studio? What the heck? Ugh, that doesn't make any sense. There must be even more bugs somewhere in the system. Clay and I are constructing a brand new system. We didn't really have much choice considering the current one is riddled with bugs. Re-examining the code is downright depressing. That's how it goes. You gotta build a program once to figure out how to actually build it. We're creating a specialized system from the ground up to use in large-scale networks. Once we finally wrap this up, we should be ready for the second stage of the project. I bet Lady Maribel will reward us handsomely if everything goes well. Ah, yeah, Clay. Good job. Good job pushing technology further than it should be pushed. Now we got devils about. Well, yes, I'm blaming the devils on David and Clay. I said it. Harbor District, though. Things are so crazy over here. Is there something I can help you with? No. We're okay. What do I do? Grace ditched me to go straight to the source for information. Wait, seriously? Has she gone into Heiyui's office? Uh-huh. Cut me some slack, Grace. I can't possibly keep up. I just got questioned by a Crossbell Times reporter. He was super sweet and even had a bit of a baby face going on. He's still not man enough for me right now, but give him a bit of time and I'm sure he'll grow into quite the catch. Alright. Well, an old man by the sea. I'm hanging out with Grandpa today. I get worried thinking about an old man like him being all on his own. And besides, I like watching him fish. You're such a good soul. I've tried to get my granddaughter to head home, but she refuses to budge. There was a shooting here yesterday. There's no place for a child to be. Well, maybe you also should head out of here then, old man. Take some responsibility. Okay, who else is here? We got some noodles. That trading company was raided the other day, and yet they haven't said a single peep about it. There are still bullets in their walls, but those guys don't seem fazed at all. Talk about nerves of steel. Indeed. Hey, you. E. The flight carrying my next batch of deliveries has yet to arrive. A bit weird for it to be running late. Hope everything's alright. No, it's not, but they won't tell me anything. There's a citizen by the airport who won't let me pass. I found out that the airport has been shut down all morning. I can never really rely on CPD announcements, so I'll just have to look for myself. That being the case, I need to ask for a favor. When Grace gets back, tell her to take a look at the pictures on my desk.
Yes, sir, I'll see to it that it happens.
I found out. Okay, and I can't get to her. Well, I could. I do wonder. Does she have secret hidden dialogue?
Excuse me. People are hard at work here. Please go to the front of the desk if you have any inquiries. Thanks.
Okay, just sass. Just sass and attitude in this place. I bet if I'm... Hey, excuse me! Yeah, you shouldn't be up there. No. Okay. Sorry, I get a little... I'm a little salty. I've done so much for this news publication company. Okay, East Street, Acacia Apartments. Let's go yellow.
I feel like things in our family have gotten a bit smoother since Azel started working. Money's still tight, but it looks like we might just be able to manage.
That's great.
Serena looks so much happier these days. Before Azzy started coming back home, she always seemed so down and anxious. But seeing her cheer up again makes me happy too.
That's good. You're a good kid, Yuget.
Fran forgot her lunch today, so I went to drop it off at the police station. However, she seemed fairly busy, so I wasn't able to hand it off to her. I wonder if something's going on.
I do want to check out the administrative district, actually.
Bada.
No bracers. I think the newest issue of the Crossbell Times releases tomorrow. They temporarily suspended their publications and it truly threw me off my routine. Yes, there's only one issue left for us to get. It's gonna be the final issue and we'll get an achievement.
My brother keeps staring off at some of the people walking down the street for some reason. He's been acting weird. Is he okay?
Ariel's just left the guild a couple of minutes ago. The other bracers looks like they've been super busy with work too. Man, those guys don't have easy lives, do they? I don't. Let's check it out after we hear about Anne's business.
The buses are undergoing an inspection today, so service to Amorica Village will be suspended at noon. You should get going soon if you have any business out there.
Thanks for the hint, Anne. Now then, how are things here? The Bracer skill schedule. Arios is on City Patrol. Okay, let's see. I don't believe we've caught him. Scott and Wenzel Belgard Gate we've seen. Lynn and Aeolia at Downtown we have seen. Estelle and Joshua. Oh, don't mind the pudding. Estelle and Joshua. Private business at the entertainment district. Have we seen them? Okay, interesting. Well, hey there, sweeties. My, you sure do seem a bit frazzled. Could it be that there was some big development with that whole mafia fiasco?
No, it's actually about something else.
Oh, you don't say. It must be the missing people that got you run so ragged then.
Wait, the guild already knows about that?
But of course. In fact, Arios is out personally investigating the matter as we speak. But if this is something all of you are looking into too, then I'm starting to think it's even more serious than we first thought. It might have been a little too naive of us to assume that it was only 1 or 2 people who've gone missing. Yeah, I know what you mean.
We would like to partake in an exchange of information if possible.
Oh, we'd absolutely love that. Are you sure it's okay though? Is sharing info with the guild something the SSS is clear to do?
True. We are going off leads handed to us by the 1st Division. Dudley would blow a gasket if you found out we leaked intel to the Bracer Guild.
Well, once you come to the decision, you're welcome back here anytime. I'll sort through any new info Ariel finds when he returns. Speaking of the McLeans, Shizuku's here in the city for a visit today. That's right, that's what they're doing, I remember now. Estelle and Joshua are taking her out in the town for some funsies, while poor Arios is busy with his investigation. Oh, I feel just awful for keeping that poor girl's daddy so busy with work. Indeed. Now then. Nobody here. Makes sense. Mystery Sod, Fisherman's Guild. Strongest there is.
Odd, I can't seem to contact Joachim. He promised me just yesterday that we go fishing tonight, though.
He's probably too caught up in researching the drug's composition.
From what we know about that guy, I met you right on the money, Lloyd. Regardless, you got some deluxe dumplings. Oh, we have such a nice round number now. It's beautiful. Well, I would still like 99 deluxe dumplings, sir. Not that I think I ever need to fish again, but hey, at least now we have it, you know? It's also like we could get some, dude, we could splurge on some gear. I mean, come on, let's just, we have 1 million mira. What are we gonna do with it all? So, check out the shrine. Do we have any new fun stuff? We don't. There's only a handful of recipes left.
The bus is undergoing an inspection.
Yeah, oh, and just had to come back. Can't stay away from that girl.
I've heard rumors from merchants that many of the traders they've been negotiating with have gone missing. Surely it can't be coincidence, right? Maybe they've all left to take their business to other foreign markets?
I want to go to Hirabache right now.
It was already a big emergency yesterday, but now there's another problem down at the airport. What's with all the incidents lately? If things keep getting worse, the diet might not be the biggest problem on our hands.
What a time too. What a time too for everything to come to a big climax. Shanshan is not here. Puck and Roost started working here part-time. They've racked up some hefty tabs, so we're gonna work them hard. That's awesome! Yes, they've just been sitting here talking about business. Let's have them work at a business.
I was delivering some stuff to the Rizero Trading Company yesterday. Their employees were freaking out because their president got missing. I didn't get all the details, but the guy signing the paper seemed pretty stressed out.
Indeed. So it would seem. How are ya, Shuang Hui?
Part-timers just need to work swiftly.
Yep. Well, I got a part-time job so I can earn funds to start my business. My wages are so low that it makes me want to cry.
My buddy Roos and I are thinking about opening up our own store. We're in the planning stages right now, the early days as you might call it.
That's so cool. I was trying to explain to a colleague of mine the other day, like, oh, what do you do in your free time? Like, oh, well, I do play a lot of Trails. Like, explaining the joy of the game. Hey, Shanshan.
Puck and Roos said they wanted to help out with the shop. When I asked Daddy if they could, he immediately gave them the okay. My daddy's super nice like that.
That's wonderful. And so I was trying to tell him, yeah, it's probably going to be like a 100-hour playthrough. It's like, oh, it's a game that long? I'm like, no, but if you talk to every NPC, because like at every stage they refresh their dialogue. I'm like, what do you mean? I'm like, yeah, they have something new and fun to say. It's like, dude, aren't NPCs just supposed to stand around and say, oh, I sell fish, I'm the fish lady? No, she has a life, okay? Marta has she has worries, she has dreams, aspirations. So I was trying to tell them about that. Maybe I got a little too excited and too heated in my explanation of Trails, but man, it always comes back to that. Just the world being alive with all of these folks right here.
Some of those delinquents from downtown came up to me this morning looking all worried. Seems they were searching for one of their friends. I told them I hadn't seen anyone. Wonder if they got into a fight or something.
Dino's gown.
I made sure to let my family know I'd be cooking dinner. And yet they still came home in the middle of the night. They tried to play it off by saying their manager wasn't on site. I can't believe that rubbish.
I have nothing but respect for the old guys over at the Business Owners Association. At the end of the day, they're the ones who kept the tradition of the street market alive here. But I'm not exactly smart when it comes to anything complicated. I'm just not cut out for any kind of office work. You gotta believe.
It looks like Dins had a serious meeting with the chairman of the Business Owners Association. Dins must have a difficult decision on his hands if even someone like him is mulling it over. Come on already, why won't you hurry up and accept the offer? Oh, sheesh, it'd be a huge step forward for your career.
Huh? The price of vegetables went up. What's up with that? It shouldn't be happening. I plan my route to hit all the lowest price points.
Oh no, Kuda's in an uproar. Welcome to Kronk's Arts and Crafts. Come, take a look at my latest piece. If you're looking for the perfect gift, then you can't go wrong with this strap. Come and feast your eyes upon my handcrafted wares. You do got some fun stuff here. Poison seal mutes. Pretty much garbage if you ask me. 15 battle scopes, that ought to last us for the rest of the game, I'm fairly sure. Might be more than 15 enemies, but we have Teotot. We'll be fine.
Apparently all international flights were suspended this morning. What's the issue? Another incident?
I'm afraid so, sir. Stay inside. It ain't safe out on these streets.
City Library. Thanks, Lloyd. As you might imagine, we're far too understaffed to have handled this task on our own. I'm sure to contact you if you need anything else.
No problem. Statewide book retrieval, no issue.
I found an absolute treasure trove of data. It won't be easy to incorporate all of it, so I'll have to pick and choose the best pieces. This library is an absolute lifesaver for researchers like me, with more reference materials than I could ever imagine.
Just you wait one day. This library will all be in cyberspace. I wonder if Novus intends on staying until the very last possible second again. He's been awfully cheery recently. I wonder what might have put that extra spring in his step. Research. And with that, everyone lived happily ever after. The end. Well then, wasn't that a delightful little book, Abby?
Yeah, it was so cool. I'm gonna tell Kia to read this book next time I see her.
I'm sure she'll like it too. Okay, you're making your way up the list here, Abby.
I'm totally gonna tell Kia to read this next time I see her.
Abby's totally brimming with excitement to show Kia all the books he loves. I hope he's not being a bother, though.
Not in the slightest.
We don't bring Kia out here often, but I hope you'll play with her again next time. Me too. Me too. Oh, so cute.
Well then, the arguments heated up even more during today's diet session. Do you think they'll ever grow tired of it? Today marks the third extension of the session. Oh, it's all calculated.
Some police officers were making a lot of noise around here earlier this morning. I wonder what that was all about.
Oh, trouble.
Alright, Mr. with the name. It's like a T name. It is like a tar name. Tajik. Okay, close enough.
A reporter just came by and fired off one question after another at me. Huh, he asked if I knew the outcome of the diet session. Man, I wish I did. I'm on pins and needles here.
Yeah.
Who punched who? It's the first casualty.
We've been getting flooded with complaints about the airport lockdown. The CPD has instructed us to stay quiet on the issue, however, so we've been telling people that it's due to extensive inspection. I don't know how much longer we'll be able to hold out for, though.
I wonder what's actually happening at the airports.
Me too, Lloyd! Come on now! Mayor! Oh, Clip!
The mayor's been tirelessly working overtime for a little while now. I hope the budget is finalized today.
Do you think that's actually Clip?
Or do you think that might be Phantom Thief B?
You want to know how he got the B in his name? Because he can become anybody he wants.
And so can you if you just believe. I hear something happened at the airport. Even rank-and-file officers like us were told to exercise caution. But what exactly are we exercising caution toward? I'd like to know that too, Franz. Oh, hey girls.
Hey everyone. Did you hear the news about Crossbell Airport?
No. Would you mind filling us in? Now that you mention it, I noticed a detective hanging out there in plain clothes. So, what gives?
The 1st Division mobilized the entire force a short while ago. They've apparently placed a temporary lockdown on the entire airport.
What? What's the situation?
Well, it seems a gag order was put in place, so they won't tell us anything. I was about to ask you all about it, but I guess you're just as out of the loop as I am.
We are not ones to receive important information, usually.
I wonder what's going on. Maybe we could squeeze something out of Detective Dudley later. We should focus on investigating the missing people for now.
I know it's only temporary, but locking down the airport is a bit concerning. Not to mention, there was that raid yesterday. There's plenty of reasons to be worried right now.
They've apparently called in people from the 2nd Investigative Division this time. The 1st Division tends to work in secrecy, but they occasionally collaborate.
Hey, a person coming along. Okay, Rebecca, that was a far shot. But I gotta shoot my shot when I got it.
Hey, boys and girls. Or boys, or... Another incident. This year doesn't know when to give up.
I was summoned here while I was off duty. I had no idea things were this bad.
They established a joint investigation this morning.
It's just been one huge fiasco after the next since yesterday. This is time for the CPD to show what we're capable of when we all band together. We're not gonna get done by some lowly terrorists. They'll take them down before they can pull anything.
Terrorists?
Hey, you guys. Something this huge could lead to mass panic, so we don't want a word of this slipping out to the public. You do well to keep that in mind.
Sure. What's he even talking about? I don't know, Lloyd.
I can't believe someone would target the airport. Are we dealing with terrorists?
I wish I could tell her.
Oh my gosh, but it's gonna be so they're teasing me right now. They're tickling me in all the right places. I just can't wait for the sweet release. Finally knowing what's up. Hey gang, have fun with your ice cream. But I never really talked to people at the casino. I was just so busy with my age roulette, winning big. Do you think? You know what? No, I don't want this one to land on 29. That's not what I want. I want this to land on your age. There you go. This one's for you. This one's for you. And if you're above the age of 36, it's half your age. Here we go. There you go. So this is an important year for you. You're 18 now. Finally an adult. Sorry. You can't turn back time. This is your life now. Have fun. Let's go, Linda.
My, we're getting a lot more patrons in today than we normally do. I suppose word about yesterday's high-stakes game must have spread.
Indeed. Market Casino's been the talk of the town ever since yesterday's little incident. It's been a while since we had a thrilling match like that. That was pretty crazy. But what's Lecter's deal? How did he get a good hand?
I tried to press Lecter regarding yesterday's match. He dodged each and every one of my questions, though. Quite irritatingly, to be honest.
I think Lecter cheated. I just think he's so good at sleight of hand that even someone like Drake could not notice. That's my theory. Just thinking about Lecter. Saw that brat withdraw 30,000 tokens. Ticked me right off, I'll tell you that. Not gonna let him one-up me. Oh yeah, just one more spin. If you're looking for Gantz, I regret to inform you that he is absent today. I suspect that he feels ashamed to come back after yesterday's incident.
That's not quite what the problem is.
He's just going through some stuff. Hey Drake, do us a solid and give us a ring if he shows his face around here, will ya? Got some unfinished business with him. Understood. Has he gotten himself into trouble? You could say that. There's only one more district, everybody, and it is, in fact, residential district. Let's go to the brightest, funnest, smallest house on the street, the Campbells.
I plan to shop with Marsha later in the day. My father no longer scolds me all the time. In a sense, it's very freeing. Yeah, my gratitude, everyone.
I'm so happy for you. Oh. Allegations of bribery against that Diet member's secretary, or that inexplicable incident at the Speaker's estate. Which one would be a more effective attack against the Imperial faction? The budget meeting is almost over. We'll have to quickly decide which course of action will best support Representative Campbell. Yes, how can we undermine our opponents? Yo.
I've noticed my lady smiling a lot more recently. What can I say? I am most looking forward to our shopping adventure today.
Oh, so wholesome. Just a kind blue-haired maids. We got plenty of those around Zamuria. Now then, let's go see maybe Bond's back. Bond.
My husband still hasn't come home.
That's our hope. Yeah. We stop by here and please business. I feel like Bond used to be more of an upstanding gentleman. What happened to him? If I find him, I'll let you know. He's part of a devil cult now. Don't let anyone know I told you.
I've heard rumors of various happenings throughout the city. I'm worried you may get involved given that you work for the police, Lady Ellie. I appreciate the concern, but I'm more worried for you and Helmer. I remember you saying that your servants are usually the only ones home, right, Ellie?
Well, this is a pretty safe neighborhood. Not much danger happening here, so figured they'll be fine. Well, that mysterious neighbor of yours is a bit on the odd side. Indeed. Bond. Weird Bond. Okay, I mean, Helmer's probably the only one here. Miss Crale came to visit us a moment ago. She asked if I'd seen her husband, Mr. Bond. I do hope nothing bad has happened. I've heard news of many concerning incidents occurring as of late. I can't help but feel a bit distressed, to be honest. Bond is just one of those names that you can't help but have an association with, you know? It's like Harry. It's like Harry. Obviously, when you hear Harry, we all think about, Harry from Home Alone. That's just It's just iconic. All the children's books about Harry from Home Alone. Jonah, how you been?
Jeez, what's your deal? Don't get excited I don't have any good info for you today. Still, the Mafia's disputes seem to be escalating every day. Oh, perfect timing. Say guys, you got any info you're willing to sell? How about this? I'll buy you for 30% more mira than usual.
Looks like this visit was a waste of our time. Unfortunately, it seems so.
For a kid who acts like he's well informed, he is pretty disappointing, isn't he? What is wrong with you guys? Shut your traps. I'll dive in and grab whatever info you want. Come on, don't hold back. What do you want to know?
Kid's got fire. Wanna give him that?
Damn it. You'll regret denying the genius of Jonah sacred like this. I won't forget this. I'm gonna gather so much info that your eyes will burst due to information overload. His pride as an information broker seems to have been wounded. Not that I care.
Man, how is Tio the most savage member of this party right here? She just... the people she gets... I mean, the closer you get to her, the more she roasts ya. Sure, she loves Chief Roberts. Hayworths, are they... You're here, Colin?
Mama said she had to go outside for a bit. Where did Mama go?
She's at Bond. Broker Bond's house. Yahoo! Final house in Crossbell.
I think the other outfit was better. Well, if you squint really, really hard, I guess you're not so bad looking.
Is that supposed to be a compliment? Can you try to rephrase it with just a bit of kindness for your dear brother here?
What do you want me to say? You look more plain than vanilla ice cream at first glance.
Alright already. Can we get back to judging the outfits?
My brother wants me to help him pick out some fashionable outfits. I don't particularly mind, but boy, he sure was a lot of free time on his hands.
This is cute. This is just a cute little setup here with them going back and forth. This is a nice little scene. I'm planning to attend the annual budget celebration party that should be starting soon. I got Cindy's fashion wisdom and Granny's giving me a once-over. Looks like I'm all set and dressed to impress. All that's left to do is wait for the diet to end. Something tells me it's not gonna end without a bang.
Our neighbor, Sophia, just came by to ask if I'd seen Bonds. If I recall correctly, he lives in our neighborhood and works as a broker. I haven't seen him any time recently, though. I hope everything is all right with him.
I mean, when you think about finales of Trails games, right? It's just freaking like the mass blackouts that just nuked Liberal. I get goosebumps just thinking about it. So good. So good. Well, everybody, thank you so much for your patience. That is everything checked out, but Station Street. No, we've been to Station Street. It's fine. I would love to go there again, though. South Exit, we've been here too, but if there's one place we have yet to go, it is St. Ursula Medical College. Okay, how you been, Tony? Welcome to St. Ursula Hospital. You, with the blue hair. Are you feeling all right now?
Oh, yes. Thanks to the hospital staff, I am.
I'm just glad to see you recovered.
Me too.
Me too. I think I had a dream tonight, now that I think about it, that I found some nook of Crossbell that I'd not checked out, like the entire game for talkies, like hidden away. I think it bothered me. Deeply. I hope that's not true. Sometimes I hear people say janitor work is insignificant, but I don't see it. I have so many things to be responsible for, and I'm proud to do them. I don't care what people say. I like my job. Yeah, it's one of the jobs that's definitely not, glamorous and flashy. Even though the Norwegian word for janitor, vaktmester, literally means like master of the guard or guard master, which is a kind of a cool name, but it's just such an essential role, man. Such an essential role.
A morning walk is good for your health, you know. And since I always have to accompany patients on their walks, I'm able to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Yes, kill 2 patients with 1 walk, as they say.
No, girl.
Hey there, welcome. I bet the hospital's preparing for the day right about now, same as us.
Indeed.
Now that that's over with, it's time to dive back into the books. It's still a bit too early for lunch. Well, I'm sure time will fly by if I read one of my textbooks.
Have fun, miss. Have a good time. It's the visitor and outpatient lodgings. Not as mysterious as the linen rooms, but still, they're up there. This will be the last time to get that wall clock for Ellie's room. So, good to have all of that gotten.
Oh, aren't you the girl that got carried to Cecile's room yesterday?
Yes, I apologize for the trouble.
You certainly gave us a scare, but I'm relieved you're looking better now.
You know what we gotta do? We gotta do what I never do in these games. I gotta go spend a 1 million mira, just buy stuff like ingredients and make stuff like burgers and pizza and the like, so that we're ready for what's to come. Like, I gotta take advantage of the actual cooking and recipes in this game.
So here we've got one by Dr. Gailey Reutzel, and then this one's by Dr. Lago Nixon. Turns out a lot of these textbooks are written by doctors right here at St. Ursula. You don't think about it much, but all our cutting-edge research is only possible because we have such cutting-edge personnel.
Oof. I want to be called cutting edge one day. That's the dread. Cecile! Cecile gazes deeply at the framed photograph on her shelf. Cecile? Wait, I know that photo.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you all. If my eyes don't deceive me, you all are in a bit of a rush. Is something wrong?
Well, you could say that. We're in the middle of an investigation.
Are you on your break, Cecile? I guess you could call it that. Now, I know how much your work means to you guys, but I need you to promise me you won't overexert yourselves. If you can't keep that promise, you'll leave me with no other choice but to hospitalize each and every one of you.
Message received.
We'll keep that in mind.
Oh man, sign me up. You can strap me down to a hospital bed anytime, Cecile.
I knew you were going to say that.
Now then, I'll be devoting all my attention and care to Michael for the day. I'll have to keep him extra good company. I'm sure he's going to get lonely without Shizuku here.
Ever the big sister, Cecile.
No, it's just so wholesome. So wholesome. Ursula's out and about. That's wonderful. Yep, booger check complete. Mission complete. Research wards. There's no reason for you to enter now. No, but I gotta see how Jokum's doing with the drugs. With the blue pills, the baby blues. The baby blues. She's gone. She's gone. No, that's okay. She's out getting ice cream in the entertainment district. I couldn't be happier for her. Lin room? Sorry guys, maybe next game. Maybe next game we solve the mystery of the Lin room. Trails to the Lin room. Since yesterday, I've had a sneaking suspicion that Speaker Hartman has finally decided to silence me. I was admitted to St. Ursula at the Speaker's behest, so I'm almost positive he's monitoring every move I make. I have to get out of this accursed place. Perhaps I can escape to the Empire, or... Man, he's getting desperate in here. He's just deteriorating. But a boy I sure hope isn't is Michael.
Shizuku's been looking super forward to her trip to Crossbell City today. She doesn't get to go there very often, so I hope she has loads and loads of fun. Shizuku's been super looking forward to
You freaking sweet precious thing. You gotta pull through. You gotta pull through. I'm gonna go and S-craft your freaking disease. Though it's a relatively simple operation, that doesn't mean you can proceed without caution. Just rest here and recover, alright?
Why won't my stomach stop throbbing? It feels like 1,000 needles being poked in my belly over and over. I thought everything would be all cleared up after my surgery. Looks like I still got a while to go before I'm out of the woods here.
Indeed. But she'll recover in time.
My son and mother-in-law are coming to visit me tomorrow, so I'm quite excited. She's been taking care of a million things while I've been stuck here in bed. I simply have to find a way to thank her.
The old man staying in this room went down on a walk with one of the nurses. Now he's got the right idea. Maybe I should ask the next nurse to see if she'd accompany me for a bit of fresh air. That sounds like it'd do wonders for your health. Yellowphilia.
I'm getting a day off for the first time in ages in just a few days. Keep your schedule open, okay, Randy? I'll get some of the girls to tag along and we can all have a real fun time.
Oh, you don't even have to ask. I'll be waiting. Oof, Randy, the game on you. Now, time to put in another good day's work. It's the duty of us nurses to put everything we have into our jobs for the sake of our patients.
Cerrone, can't you brew even a single cup of coffee? Why the heck do I smell tea coming from the pot? Probably because I mixed the tea and coffee together. Yes, I'm well aware you did that. What I'm asking is why you... You know what? Forget it. I swear, this girl just doesn't get it. I can't believe I made the mistake of asking Cerrone to do something for me.
Yeah, that was your first mistake.
Whoopsie, I messed up again. Well, I won't let it bring me down. After all, everyone makes mistakes. Yeah, once in a while, not almost every moment of the day. Whoopsie.
I like Cerrone. I wouldn't want her anywhere near my house or my belongings or really myself. I like Cerrone. That guy was only just hospitalized yesterday, but come this morning he was discharged before you could even blink. My guess is that he was involved in something shady that got him here in the first place. A gunfight. Yesterday, my girlfriend came to visit me, and boy, was that embarrassing. She brought the waterworks all right, among other things.
Among other things? I guess she was kind of dissing you in front of everybody. Those Heiyui trading men ended up leaving this morning. Not because we discharged them, though. They had nowhere near fully recovered, but as soon as they were able to walk, they were gone.
The hospital director may be gone, but I can assure you that St. Ursula's management is in good hands. We've come this far thanks to the strength of trust this hospital has fostered over the years, so we don't plan on letting that go to waste. Thank you, Clark. It's not even noon and it's already packed to the gills in here. That goes to show how much trust Crossbellum's put in St. Ursula.
The only reason I came so early was to avoid a massive wait in line. Come on, make it snappy! My hips are killing me!
Well, should have thought about that before you got old, question mark? No, that's not how it works.
Hospitals have a rather distinct smell to them, don't you think? I believe it's all the rubbing alcohol. You know, I kinda like it.
Alright. That's kind of a new, I don't think that's a new model, but I feel like I haven't never seen this girl before. Maybe I just haven't seen her with her skirt sort of tucked like over or like lifted up like that because she's sitting. I'm not sure.
Hello, what can we do for you today? If this is your first time here, please fill out these papers for your initial examination.
I see, so that's how it works around here. That's one problem solved, but this place is huge. You can hardly tell what's what. Well, luckily you won't need to scour the whole place looking around like I do. Alright, Lytton, what's going on here? There they go again. Thing is, I'm pretty sure they respect each other's incredible prowess in their fields, but we just can't get along for whatever reason. Why, if it isn't Dr. Gailey, I was wondering who I heard stomping about the place. Well. It's pleasant to see you as always, Dr. Lago. You know, about your handling of that patient in critical condition yesterday. Oh, did you happen to catch wind of that? Tell me, have you finally accepted that the era of internal medicine has come to its end? What? Say that again, I dare you! Looking for a fight, Lago? They were so close. Yeah! What? No, don't use your S-craft. What? Yeah! Okay. Fights! Doctors are fighting again. Oh no. You really need to pick a better place to sleep, Chief Ursuline. You know, like your dorm room. Come on, wakey. If you're not up at the time Dr. Gailey and Dr. Lago finish a little spat, you're toast.
Give me 5 more minutes.
She's hopeless. Absolutely hopeless. That was a nice scene. I was wondering where she was sleeping. I feel like this is going to be, in many of these areas, our final little bout of the game, and it makes me a little sad. But it's been real. St. Ursula Medical College. With that, we have successfully talked our way through the town, talked our way through the outskirts of the town, and there are some achievements left to get, but I don't think those are some achievements that we should worry ourselves with now, because there's going to be more enemies in the game and the like. But one thing that the guide recommends that I'm just gonna trust in the guide is that we should use combo crafts with Randy 9 times. We've done it 4 times, if my counting has been correct, which I hope it has been. So we're gonna use it 5 more times. That's why I'm coming to the place with the weakest enemies around. I simply need somebody to freaking annihilate without giving me a lot of experience. So it's simply going to be a matter of swapping over here, and this poor guy. Baningu Reji. This is the first enemy of the game. I don't even know. It was like, I don't know. 4,000. I'd call that overkill. Alright. Hold on. Let me write that down. So now I have written a big number 5 because we've done it 5 times. There we go. That should be fine. Alright. Give you some time down here. 6, 7, 8. And with this, 9 crafts with Randy Orlando. Nice. I ended up eating all of our CP items in order to get the boys where they needed to be. So, pretty good. That should be then. I'm curious. If I go to records, I'm gonna go down and check our affection here. So, Ellie missing 1 heart, Tio missing 2, Randy missing 2. I think this is how it's meant to be. So, with that, that's one less thing to take care of. But with all this mira, like the amount of things we could make, I have a theory. If I climb up... Oh, come on. No, they won't let me teleport from here. I thought I found a loophole. Hey, psst. Hey, old man. Help a police officer out here. Can you give me a boost or pull me up or something? All right. I'll make my way out of here the legal way, and then let's go to the market and let's go shopping. Actually, not just the market, pretty much everywhere. With this amount of mira, we don't have to worry about what something costs anymore. It's a weird feeling. So, what is stuff here? Like the rigid leather, that's just a straight upgrade for Ellie. So gonna give that to her, and it's also a straight upgrade for Tio, actually. And it's a pretty... Is it an okay upgrade for our boy? It's a pretty decent upgrade for Randy too in terms of defense, but he's okay the way he is. Rigid leather on you, some rigid leather on you. Very nice. Get rid of these old ones right here. And then how are we on the shoe front? Combat boots would be little upgrade to the def on Tio at the cost of 1 move. I think I could get behind that. And the opposite for Ellie. Yeah, I'm kind of down. We're going to buy 2 combat boots. We're just going to outfit the girls. They're going to get some new fun stuff right there. Nice. Now, I think I'm just going to be crazy. I'm going to sell my Stregas. I don't need these boots, really. There we go. Ta-da! I don't think I realize how much money I actually have here. Let's make sure that for some things that are harder to do, like blind, I think we have some that can already protect from blind, but I should have at least 2 of these items here for different things. Let me just make sure that we have some various protection things there. Just in case. It's good to just have them lying around. Next up, I would like to just go Times department store. We could buy some ingredients here. I could buy them at the market, or I could buy them here. Now, if I could just buy, I could just max out everything here, right? Yeah, like 7,000 mira on miso. Like, hey, that's no problem. So with this too, now, what we can make is also going to be based on monster ingredients, which is gotten from monster. Now, I'm trying to remember, because at least in the previous games, there's eventually a shop where you can buy monster ingredients, though it's expensive. I'm trying to think if that's been introduced to us here or not. But regardless, I want to make sure that we can make some fun items that we can bring with us in combat, and just so that whatever recipes show up in the future, we won't have to worry about it. Oh my gosh. We are making it happen today. Yeah, I need 87 acerbic tomatoes. I need 73 marbled steaks and some tender whitefish for 10,000. No problem. So, because if I go to stuff like recipe, Stuff like this, this pizza is freaking amazing here. Hold on, where's the colorful tomato? Tomato? No, Carl, tomato. Tomato burger is pretty good. I do like this a lot, but it uses fish fillet, which we can't just get anywhere. But then we have stuff like the melted cheese pizza, which also uses the fish fillet, so that's what's gonna prevent that. But the queen pizza is also pretty hype there. But all the other ingredients being maxed out is gonna help. We do have stuff, some other pretty good stuff here. Oh, look at this. I'm gonna go through that list properly once, but I'm just gonna go and see what is here. Is there anything that like Tyrol bombs? Like I could buy some Tyrol bombs. Yeah, let's buy 40,000 worth of healing items. Well, sure, let's buy some EP charge too. What's the big deal here? Come on now. I can buy a celestial bomb. I'm good for the money. This feels good. Oh no, Keen. I've become like your mother now. Yellow. Do you sell? No, because you're stuck in the past. I don't think anybody here has anything interesting for me. Though you have some expensive stuff. Now you have the silver chain and everything. Some proxy puppets and all of that. They're cute and all, but not quite what I'm in the market for. Nice, we stocked up on the regular ingredients right there. We, of course, have the market with some more of these various... not you. I want to... Din's Fresh. Do you sell anything that I was not able to get there? Is there a reason to come to the markets? No. There was indeed no reason to come to the markets. You can only give fish. No, give fish is a good option all around. Okay, let me have a little thinkaroony on what we do with the cooking here. Yeah, they've been very strategic with how they've done things here, so it's gonna be very hard for us to make a lot of the really good stuff because it requires monster parts, which is smart. Let's make 9 Long Lao Tanmen. Let's go here. 3 Dynasty Noodles, 6 Long Lao Tanmen. Nice. That's for some nice heals. That also comes with a strength and def boost, so that's fun. Then we also have the other thing I want to really make. I'm going to do colorful tomato burger. The CP is kind of insane. I can only really make 3 here, but I'm going to have Randy make those right here. He made cat food of the valuable, colorful... It's fine. It's fine, everybody. Oh, we're good, me and Randy. Okay, this is pretty good. Rustic omelette rice can actually give a bit of CP2, and it's not a bad thing here. I'm just going to use our monster egg. The drifting cloud is also really fun, like the speed plus 50 and the move plus 5. Also, Randy, I'm giving this to you. Wait, was 6 the most we could use? No, we have 10. We have a lot of prickling seed. Let's go, Randy. 3 drifting clouds. Very good. You did better this time around. You can also use the fish fillets here for a big healing thingy. Then I think we are actually going to... I'm going to make some rustic omelette rice. Ellie seems to be feeling up for it. 3 radiant omelette rice. Oh, it's so nice to be able to just bulk make that. I'm happy about that. Anything else here that's supremely interesting to us? Juicy steak for the strength boost. That's actually kind of hype. I mean, I bet Randy's the best one here. It is indeed. So let's make 9 of these. 4 elegant steaks. And some dumplings! Wonderful! Randy, go right ahead, make some more juicy steaks for us all. Peculiar, some diced steaks. Okay, let's still move plus 5. That's fun, so we have 6 elegant steaks in our inventory now. HP def plus 50, that's also kind of hype. Let's have Tio make some of these. 1 aromatic stew, in fact. Okay, well... You tried. Okay, I'm kind of happy with that. We've made some healing items, actually, believe it or not. And with that, thank you all so much for tuning in. We have successfully wrapped up everything we need to do in Chapter 4 before we can really go get really crazy. I'm trying to think. We have people like Imelda in the back. Can I go into the back alley without everything going absolutely bonker bananas? Don't go bonker bananas. Don't go bonker bananas. Okay. Let's check it out. Because we have stuff like this that we might consider as well. So Evergreen is accuracy, evasion, and speed. Prevents faint sleep, confuse. And this deep Osher? Def, ADF, and speeds. It's also pretty cool, but they're not as offensive. Though I could probably buy some of these. Yeah, I'll buy 4 of these. Buy 4 of these. 120,000 here, 120,000 there. Some more passions, some more still blues. There we go. Just to have some more options, you know. 500,000 mira has gone today, and I'm all about it. I'm all about it. Well. Let me do one last stock up on ingredients, and then I think we can conclude, which means next time around, everybody, we are going to be taking on Rivace, finding out just what they're up to. So, what's the information we know? Rivace most likely been handing out these drugs, but the drugs are tied to the cult. So what's Rivace's ties to the cult? Do they know? I mean, it seems like they were aware by the way Don Marconi talked about, handing out our secret weapon. And they were like, what? No, sir, that's crazy. And the disappearances, where are they? Regardless. Ah, it's gonna be a dark day in Crossbell next time around, so tune in for that. Ooh. Thank you so much for watching. I've been your host, Carl, and this has been Trails to Completion.